Well. 3 days on a run. What am I doing? That seems about. Is there anyone around? That's the thing. Is there anyone around? Don't know if there is. There's other lives going on, I would imagine. But so I'll just put an early one out there before. I'm not on for long because British and Irish Lions game is on later at 11 o'clock, and I intend to see that. Hey, there's a fox. Good morning, hope you're well. Hey, plastic applicant. So yeah, just it's going to be a quick one today, 2 hours max, because I want to watch the Lions playing later at 11 o'clock. So I won't be in there. Morning, Louise. Hope everyone's well this morning. The phone is playing up again. I have to bin this bloody thing. Chinese thing. Oppo. It's all right when I had it new, but it's giving me a lot of grief lately. Oh, let's hope everyone's well. Yeah, just thought I'd come on, just about a chat. A few people in and just talk a little bit more like as normal. I do. This phone, where do you work in? I know there's a few others that are, I can few live, I would imagine, this morning. But I'm not going to talk about it now. I was going to go back to the left-wing rhetoric that's been spewed everywhere, but I'm not going to do that. My phone is not working, so I can't do nothing about that. So everyone's well. Hey, Mr. BB, morning, matey. I hope you're well with that. And I don't know what it's like where you are, but I just went for a little walk this morning with dog, and it's foggy as hell up there. Has Jake spewed out? No, you haven't spewed. Morning, Charlotte. Hope you're well. No, it's just foggy as hell this morning. And in the village today, they got the fete on today. They put a lot of work into it, so I hope it's going to be a good day for them. It's they got a decent bit of live music going on today, and the usual fete stuff that they do. But so let's hope it's a nice thing. It's going to be boiling today. Does that explain the fog? It could, Charlotte. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Yeah, Glastonbury's nice and clear. I'm just watching a bit of Glastonbury now, and why is it morning, Di? Hope you're well, Di. Good morning. Many 1978, top of the morning to you and all, mate. Why is it that there seems to be all old bands that's playing there, You don't see many young bands there. Well, it is raining here at the moment, and but it's fog dumps the beautiful blues, so I'm hoping it's going to clear up and have a nice clear day for the fete today. Not that I'm going, but my missus is going to go take the grandkids if it's nice. Don't traipse them around the field if it's going to get muddy and get them soaking wet. But it's bold today, so I'll be watching them. I'm not in there. But yeah, see lots of posts coming on YouTube, different people, a lot of shit flying around at the moment. But with regards to yesterday and our Benjamin that was on this business of when he said he raped 3 people, there's no truth in it. I don't know how he comes to react in that type of way. I don't know what caused him to do that. But what I'd like to do, the clip that was played, I'd like to see the rest of that. Now, I don't know. I know the 3. It was Zara, him, and Drone, Southampton Drone. And I think up in the top corner was, I don't know her name, see, girl I saw was there with the long black hair. I think she had a bit of a thing with Live Free, I'm not sure. But it looked like her up on the top, so it might have been her live. But I'd just like to see some of that to see what led up to what was said there, rather than just saying what he said and playing that clip. Queen something, that's it, Mr. Beautiful Blues, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You know, you know. If you know, you know. That's all they say. But I don't fucking know, so. So I think it's going to be, obviously, they did say, I don't know if it's today or Monday, like 30 odd degrees in some parts of Britain. Okay, now that's going to be too hot. Mid 30s. That's stifling, that is, Gaming always sharing this stuff. In Botswana, my friend's dad was a Welsh officer. Queen Bee, not the live free one. Okay, is there anything before that? Is it able to look at that and get it up somehow? How did the fishing go? Did you land any barbel? Was you on the Wye, is it? On the River Wye? I don't think I can pin a link because my phone's not working. I usually pin it on my phone. I've never been able to do it on a laptop. Yeah. Oh, I tell you, this WhatsApp group they got in the bowling club, it's just fucking do my head in. They said, oh yeah, we just use it for, just purely for the bowling stuff, where we play and who's in the team, this, that, and the other. But there was all sorts of shit going on there. Still there, York. Fucking hell, you've given it full on. I'm on 7, the IM Bridge. All right, on the 7. What's the flow like, York? Is it up or down? I know we've had a bit of rain, but I would imagine it's quite low. If anybody wants a link, just ask for it because I'm unable to pin it, so you'll have to ask for a link. Like I said, I'm going to be gone by about 11:15 because I want to see the Lions playing. I know it's not a test match, but I've been enjoying my rugby. You know what I'm saying? It's a lovely place. Nice part of the world, Yog. Link me. Plastic African wants the link. If it is a Plastic African, I shall link you, brother. But before I bring you on, I'm going to put my banner up. Of course I am. Till I hear your dulcet tones. There you go. I've been waiting such a long time. Dropped a foot since yesterday. It's very low, probably less than a 4 foot. Yeah, well, once you get a bit of rain, Yoga, it comes down off the mountains and everything.
Yeah,
I got him, mate. Let's get rid of this. What's happening, mate? You good?
Oh yeah, it's good. I hope so. I hope so. Wales to me as well. Wales is a funny place.
In what respect?
My great aunt, so my nana, so her sister still lives. My nana is dead. She lives in Wales.
Do you know what part of Wales?
Near where the shit kicked off, right? You know what I mean, don't you? Come on, where the guy went to like help little girls out.
No idea.
Come on, really?
No idea.
Wales.
Honestly.
North Wales.
Oh, North Wales. Oh,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I
well,
don't have much
I'm in the
relationship,
I'm in
but
the
Wales
West.
to me. No, I mean, I trained a lot out there in Wales, and Jesus, damn,
Where do you train the Brecon Beacons? Is it?
yeah. Of course, we all train in the Brecon Beacons, don't we?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But there's so much cliff. Like you realize, guys that drive you around, and there's like a cliff like this. You guys are shitting themselves. Oh, I love it. Yeah, that's Brecon, and it's funny. And you see little like villages. I remember like when I was doing mortar training, 81 millimeter, they actually made us mortar around sheep to to understand what it was that the line of fire was. You know, besides what was going on anyway with up there, they wanted us to understand that. Yeah, it's funny as hell.
How many years ago did you do training there?
Oh, what?
How many years ago did you train there?
How many years did I
How many
train?
years? How many years ago was it you were training in the Beacons?
Oh shit, long. 16.
All right. Okay. Okay.
It's a while. It's a while. Yeah, different.
What regiment was you in?
West Country, Gloucestershire.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, home counties. Like some of the places we did work were Berkshire, and
Hmm.
some good stuff there.
Where was you
It's
based
also
in?
duty,
Was
isn't
you?
it?
Where did
Sorry.
you stay when you were training? Was you in Senny Bridge in Brecon in the camp there, or when you were training, or was you just dropped in
Yeah,
and?
uh, yeah, a few times here and there. Yeah, I can't remember, man. I was there for at least like I remember like 3 weeks. Fucking hard work, bro. They worked us. They
Hmm.
worked us hard, and it's like again, like in Scotland, they take us from one to the next. Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. Wales was like, oh yeah, this is great. Next time, what the hell?
Yeah, they've had a few tragedies on the weekends with people training.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Soldiers have passed away up there.
Yeah, I know. Of
Can be a
course,
bleak, it can be a bleak place when
yeah,
the
of
weather
course,
turns.
of course. Yeah, but it also actually degrades me to think that why are the Britons weak here? What's going on with our country? Where it stands with the legislator or the executor or the king is doing, for fuck's sakes. You know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And this is really what I really we all don't like this. All of us are saying, nah, there has to be a line soon. Where's this line? Shit.
Yeah, yeah. But it's a on a good day. It's a nice ramble around the beacons on a good day. On a sunny day. Some fantastic views when you get up there. But if you get the bad weather, it's a bastard of a place.
No. I mean, anywhere in the country can be like that. I think Scotland, Aviemore, somewhere there, was really showed me, how quickly it can go from like 32 degrees Celsius to like minus 16. Jesus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's in this country. People don't get it. Like, everything's so easy for them.
It's on a plate.
It is so. It is so. And it shouldn't be. It should be understood of why it is on thy plate. What is given, what the sacrifices men make for this. You know, the duty. Yeah, and that does mean like again, like I hate to say it, like police officers, and now that crap is going so wrong. Jesus, It is, and you know it. It's like, what the hell, man? I can't do this. I'm gonna arrest you because you made naughty words on your Facebook. Ugh. What? Fuck off. Yeah, no, I can't fuck off. I got 5 other people to. What the hell, man? You know, ridiculous. Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, it's a place that I think all the forces go there to train, don't they? That's the thing, because it can be a bit rugged up there. Like I said, when the weather turns, it's a bastard of a place.
My training actually was in Scotland.
All right,
So,
okay.
yeah. So
Very
I went.
much, very same sort of terrain, isn't it? Very
Yeah.
similar terrain,
Yeah. Oh, it was nasty as hell. Also
Yeah.
boggy. Like they taught us how you got to learn like the land, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I swear to God, that's why the British are so good. Especially when the Irish and the Scottish and the Welsh went to war with everyone else. Did you see it? Holy shit! No, I don't want to fight those guys.
The only enemy up there are the sheep at the moment.
No, I mean now it's kind of foundational because the problem is what we're doing with our money, and my asset, your asset, my house, my pension, my pension.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the wrong here. We can't actually make. I mean, how dare people not actually get up their arse and actually make a job for themselves?
Yeah. Who's right? Sparky wants the link. Anyway, there's our link, Sparked. So you've been up all night, mate, or are you early starter? Plastic, you've been up all night. Oh yeah, pork chop. You don't want a link. Sorry, Spark, I only want the link. Yeah, man. What a beautiful day. Right. I don't know what's happened to my guest. Yeah, he's fallen off his perch, I think. But yeah. Anybody else want a link then? Right. Yes. So I don't know what's happened there. He's just gone silent on me and put his camera off. So I don't know. Oh, it's just the devil in disguise. It's the pork chop.
Oh, look at me.
Hey, have you found anything?
I've only been out 20 minutes, mate. I've had a couple of bits of lead, that's all.
Right. Hey, you should take Sparky with him. He's got a metal detector.
Are you
Right.
looking for treasure?
I'm a
He's
treasure hunter, me.
gold. He's looking for
Treasure.
gold.
But
Where
this
are you,
is
Pork?
lovely. I need to take my coat
Oh.
off soon.
Yeah.
Porky, if you find anything there, is that a farm field now?
Wow.
Yeah, it's the farmer's field, yeah.
So if you find anything there, you've got to share with the farmer then.
Well, it depends what deal you've got with the farmer. If it's anything over £500, you split. Anything below, we can keep.
Oh, you're allowed to do it, yeah? Oh, dude, find some treasure.
Find the treasure.
Find the treasure. I love it. I love it.
I like the shovel there, pork chop. I like the spade.
Hey, brilliant, isn't it?
A little blade in it, is it? One with a little blade.
Well, no, it's medium.
Right.
No
So what
treasure.
sort of detector? Morning, Michelle. Morning.
That is not tobacco legend.
All right. Okay. What sort of depth did I pick up, Hook?
Oh, it can go probably about 1.5 foot.
Foot and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you on your
That's
toddler?
about my penis size. Yeah, 1.5 foot.
Are you on your toddler with a few people?
I've got one mate there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see him. He's detecting there, and the other one's down that way
Yeah.
somewhere.
You want binoculars to see a
No.
pokey?
But yeah,
So
lovely day. I'm take
this
my
is what
coat
you
off in a
do.
minute.
This is when you do end of season when there's no footy.
That's it, mate. It's no football. There's no, it's boring, isn't it?
Have
No,
you?
it ain't. No, it ain't, sir. No, if you find treasure, yes. Find the treasure.
Oh, I will be finding that treasure. Don't you worry, my
Fucking
mate.
amen, man. Yeah, you do it. Yeah, amen.
Right.
Maybe
Anyway,
Loads of
Tyrone, I just saw
people.
jump up and say hello. I'm going to get back out
Well,
there and find that treasure.
don't forget the Treasury's waiting for anything over a small fortune. Get in there.
Well,
Give it to
you
the
don't know
government.
what's under here. We don't know what's under here yet until we find it.
Bottle tops, more likely.
All right, Ty. In a bit. See you in a bit, African.
Have a good one, mate. Have
Find
a
the
good
treasure.
one.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
So,
any old thing.
now I'm going to deploy the drones. The drones will be deployed. Finding the treasure.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a nice lobby to have, I suppose, you know.
Hey, did you hear about that stuff that they found? The research, and they found gold, basically. Yeah, again, it's happened, and now the
Well,
problem
indeed.
is, yeah, they found,
Where was
it's
that?
always,
Gold doubloons. Gold doubloons, is
the
it?
blooms, they found more. Yeah, they've always been looking for it. Come on, that's what's so funny about like the Mexicans. Oh, Mexicans, yeah, Mexico. Where's that? Oh, hey, America, South America. The Mexicans speaking Spanish, Europeans. Yeah, they
I
own
think
it.
you've got to suss out, you know, where actually the Vikings were or whatever. They're looking for, you know, old stuff, where they landed, where they were camping. That's the type of area you've got to be around to try and find decent treasure, not just any old fucking field in the middle of
Ah, no,
nowhere.
no, these days it's now rare earth, isn't it? That they're looking for, or data. That's the money.
Well, there was a story back a few years ago, wasn't it? A fella found like a fortune in coins, and he tried to keep it to himself, but at the end of the day, he had to hand it over to the treasury, and they just give him a certain percentage of what it was worth, you know, because he went into the museum or whatever. Morning, you pibs. Michelle, Barnes, DT. Morning, everyone. Plastics off again. Ah, dear me. Okay, you know. But yeah, it's something that you just say, oh, look, I've lost a lot of stuff in my field. You mind coming over and trying to find it? And they'd be, oh, well, they turn all the ground over for you for nothing. Oh, fucking hell, bells. It's nice out there. It's nice out there, people. You know, Porky's out there only because the football season's finished. Hey, Ben.
We were patrolling once, huh? We were in South Amar, I believe. I think it was South Amar. But we went over the border. It was really like kind of difficult because people were like, oh shit, we've gone over the border, sir. And we had to get back.
Or South Amman in England, is it?
Yeah. Back
Yeah.
in the day, it was
All right.
nightmare. Yeah. It was kind of weird because some people freaked out because of it.
Have a good day, Michelle. The
But I
doggies.
don't think we would like collected if we were found out and shot in the back of the head, would we?
Jesus. So was you out there during the troubles then? You know, you couldn't have been if you're too young. Yeah. How long ago was that? No, it's a good while ago now. 50 years, is it? Must be. I don't know. Lost all track of time. Yes, man. Something in the past, and that should remain. But I tell you, the sun is trying to come through at last. At last, should be warming up a bit for the fate, I hope. Yeah, it's been raining overnight, and got this fog around. I just put this video on now. Me and the dog went out early. Hey, morning, that I got to see you, brother. Let's put it back up just in case. I got guests coming in and guests going out. Come on in and come on out.
I have a friend from Botswana that lives in West Wales.
Yeah, what part, you know?
I know. There's another one that's in Kilty or Abergavenny, I believe.
Oh, Abergavenny. Yeah.
He's the guy. He's the guy that his father was a colonel. Yeah, in the Welsh Guards. In the Welsh. Yeah.
On the Welsh Guards.
He fought in. He was not the Welsh Guards, but he was a Fusilier. Fought in. Was it the big one? 82.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. What was that? The against the RGs, is it?
Falklands,
Yeah. That was this dramatic scenery. I remember the boy. He was about 10 miles down the road. Everybody knows Simon Weston because of his, he's the one who got burnt on. I think it was a cigar. Just a bit for charity and all that now. But
no, but he lives, and he still lives to say in his heart. Friends I've known that have killed themselves because of the war in Afghanistan and Iraq. Everything was good for them. Nobody knew they were having a struggle, and they took their life.
It's fucking traumatic, isn't it?
Amen. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Again, I truly believe in the realm, the empire, what it means for us, the Western Foundation, and why Britain is so pivotal in this thing. Of course we are. Amazing, our kingdom.
I think at the moment, though,
I know
if anyone was to attack this country, we'd be fucked. We've got no defense.
I know what it is. Yeah, the problem is we don't know how to galvanize together to say it, to be it, to actually go. Oh, this is what stiffer upper lip, as they say, would be.
It's just it's crazy, isn't it? Fucking wars are crazy. It's just fucking craziness, Power struggles for one thing or another, for oil or for gas or for whatever it is,
Well, he wants to subscribe us, doesn't he?
Who does?
Oh, the government want people to actually join the military because they can't join.
Oh, yeah. Well,
the pool. When they do that, the pool of that has to come from everyone. How many of these people that go, oh yeah, we British, are going to go, go home, son?
What do you think if they brought back national service where you?
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. We should have done that years ago. Years ago.
They do that in Korea and places like that.
Years ago. Yeah, home guard.
You've got to do 2 years. You've got to 2 years.
Yeah, home guard. Yeah. Take them away from their shitholes and show them something else that they can become.
But I think we're living in a society whereby, there's a lot of these people that go on these marches, these youngsters that's anything in life really, and imagine getting them subscriptions and Get in
No,
there and fucking hell.
the bigger problem is that people don't understand who they are. I believe, like the regret and where it comes to, like what's it?
It's
You
ask
know,
a lot of people. They say if you said to people today, would you fight for your country? No fucking chance. That's what they tell you. You know.
I think the problem is that they don't know what the country is. They don't know who they are. They don't know their families.
Hey,
You
Flaps.
know, there's a lot that's actually riding on this because people want to, I have an idea of it. Do you ready for it? I mean, in South Africa, because when I was growing up there, I remember Yugoslavia, Herzegovina, all right? Yeah? Remember that war?
No, not off the top of my head. No, no.
Yugoslavia, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
the two what are they called? I know I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. You had sort of two sides fighting against one another. And, yeah. Oh, what were they called?
The Croats and the Serbians.
I can't think of the fucking names of them. Yeah,
Is that
I
right?
know what
The
you're talking about.
Croats and the
Yeah,
Serbians.
it'll come to me. The names that they were. I can't remember the fucking names of them. Yeah, fucking bastard. My memory's mush these days, you know. Fucking hell. And that's not anything to do with drugs or anything like that. It's just fucking age. So yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to look at it. I'm trying to look for it now and see the names of these fucking. Yeah. I'm trying to Google that bastard now because I can't think of it. It wasn't Russians. We all know about the Ukraine war, don't we? That's fucking still happening, isn't it? There was a thing
It was pretty funny anyway.
the same pet when they were taking the bridge down the middle. They hired labour, cheap labour, and they both from the same, I think, same country, but at war with one another, you know. But it's fucking crazy. It's craziness. War is crazy.
Hang on. Do you think those guys that broke into Bryce Norton should be charged for, for terrorism, right?
I don't know. I don't know about terrorism, but they should be charged definitely, you know. And where was
£300 million worth of damage?
Wow.
Yeah.
Bloody
2
hell.
engines. Yeah, £300 million.
So where's security at a fucking base?
Exactly. Yeah. Do you know the new MI5 chief, the woman that's been chosen? Her grandfather was, I believe, Nazi Germany SS.
Bloody hell, you're joking.
Yeah, no shit, no lie. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That's the one. Yeah. So we're in shit state, huh? Is it supposed to be? I mean,
There is a Jack. 25 million.
hang on. Do you know the Romans really didn't like the Britons because the what is it? The Druids wouldn't give them their secret.
The Druids.
Yeah. Back in the day, they wouldn't disclose any of their nature. They didn't understand it. It's weird.
Yeah, but well, I tell you now, it was it was the English who attacked the Welsh, wasn't it, who took over? And then
But
was it?
the English are like what 7 tribes besides when the English became England, and there was 2 strikes there.
Yeah, I mean, it was weird because it was the. Was it the Romans? No, it wasn't the Romans, was it? It was the Vikings, wasn't it? Was it the Vikings? I don't know.
The Vikings are after the Romans, yeah. That's like yeah. That's why Britain is secured. Right. Serpent Isles. Doggerland, huh?
Yeah, but who wins in a war, man? No one. There's no winners in wars,
No, that's not true. I mean, you look at the way that Elizabeth the First fought the what was it, the Spanish?
Spanish
With,
Armada.
with was it Sir Francis Drake, and how
Yeah,
he utilized the whole thing, the panel. Oh, brilliant! Wow. So Britain's always been ahead. Even in Europe, Britain's been ahead. Seriously.
Yeah. But I mean, when you say there's no winner, I mean there's no winners. Obviously, there's a winner in who wins the war, but
Yeah,
for the general population, it's no winners in. There's
But how much can you give to your future spouse? Yeah, without them understanding that decree of what they own. Yeah. So we look at like what they're saying with the problems of Putin. Oh yeah, what did they say with Gaddafi or
yeah, Ty.
all
Iraq?
right, Chris.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm right.
All right, Chris.
Yeah. Did you enjoy being in the army? Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, best days of my life.
Yeah. I tried in COVID times. Yeah, I failed on my medical.
Oh fucking hell! Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they said I had hypermobility to my knee.
Oh fuck! What? Oh, no. So, hey guys, look.
Yeah, it takes months to get in. I passed everything. I never passed my medical.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but 3 weeks after, I went to a prison service.
So when I started in Litchfield,
I went to Litchfield.
yeah, you know it.
Morning, Robert.
When I started in Litchfield, yeah, I all the way through. There was about 96 or 94 of us in the beginning, all the way through to Catterick. All right, ended up about being about 16.
Yeah, I went to deep cuts. For
No, they couldn't keep up with the mark.
Yeah.
I
passed. Yeah, like I said to you, Tyrone, I passed everything. I never passed my medical. I passed the mark.
Are you still good, man?
Yeah. I found the test was quite easy. An English and maths test.
Did you do any physical training?
Yeah. You have to do it every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had an issue with your knee. You had an issue with your knee. That's why they wouldn't take you then, is it?
Yeah. At the end.
Well.
Yeah, I passed everything except for my medical. Yeah, I was with them for months.
Well, it must be a really strict medical because you'd need a medical to go into prison service, wouldn't you? So
yeah. You think the army goes over the top?
I would imagine it's quite a strong and stringent process to get in. Just
I passed my medical in the prison service. I was fine. God, yeah, I think the army just goes over the top.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Do you know why the I guess the Japanese were so brutal? It was because I believe they were humiliated.
I think
post
there's
post World War One, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? And then when again, like when the Germans sort of encroached on us, like the Nazi Germany, as they say, this is the same thing that we're still seeing, aren't we? Like warfare, right? I mean, again, like South Africa, when I was learning warfare, it was the Boers that taught the English. Was it guerrilla tactics essentially? Yeah.
what regiment was you trying to get into, Chris?
Well, me,
Yeah.
I was trying to get into Royal Welsh at first, but it wasn't my jobs going. I went to Royal Logistics.
Royal Logistics. You said I
Yeah,
thought
based
I
in
know-
Cape Cuts.
all right. I know you're only a shorty. Is there any height restrictions in the forces, or will be, or is it just
No, it just was my medical.
all right? Oh,
I
well,
passed everything. I passed. God, they get you fit every week.
you mean you didn't pass everything? You failed your medical, so
Oh yeah, I passed everything except for the medical. Yeah.
yeah. So they want that everybody 100%, I suppose, because if you
Yeah.
got an issue and you're in a war sort of situation,
Yeah.
people can't come back and pull you back because your fucking knee's gone.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
hey,
Yeah,
hey,
like someone
Chris,
said,
hey, Chris,
Tyrone.
hey, Chris,
Imagine this
Chris,
country kicked off at Russia, and they'd be happy to take me.
You might get drafted in then. I don't know.
So I was in my training with a guy called Appleyard. He was massive, massive guy, and he couldn't get into his sleeping bag. The bivy bag that they give you, and he couldn't get into it. And he went nuts in the middle of the night and started smashing stuff.
Yeah. God,
You know,
yeah. Yeah.
you know,
Do you think some places the food is good in the army? Do you think the food is quite poor? Is in deep cuts?
I don't know.
Certainly, so. I think that every man should actually have this avenue for us to do. What do they say, guys?
I don't know. But I mean, you've got to be like physically fit. Chris is a must.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's a fighting force you're going into.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
you'll stay in. You're only as strong as your weakest link.
Yeah.
but sir, we should all be that, shouldn't we? We should give us, the country should have that.
So you think national service be a good
Yeah.
thing? Bring everybody back with 2 years training and
Amen, yeah, and it needs to be brutal, especially when it comes to the way they're talking about these pips and all this other money that they're giving away. No. Do it this way. It's not money anymore. You do it through this. You make a deal with co-op or Littles or whatever. You don't just give people money anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to have a look at basic training for 4 weeks. God, they were strict in deep cuts.
okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't,
No,
you didn't
I'd
fancy
seen them.
training for you didn't
they was
fancy training for the
bastards,
Navy or anything,
Tyrone.
Chris? You didn't fancy training for the Navy or the RAF or something?
No, but so couldn't you see it that you take kids away from their problematic lifestyles and you show them what they can be, as a country.
Yeah.
You don't have to make them like ruthless warriors, but you can, at least build them to a degree. All right.
But I mean, I honestly believe that some of the wars that this country's gone into in recent years have been, something that could be avoided, sending our troops into back up other countries, but it's none of our fucking business. I don't agree with that,
Yeah, to Tyrone, why do you think the army is struggling for people?
Sorry, Chris. Go back, jump out, and come back with your phone. Just laying up.
Yeah.
I hear you cracking.
Yes, now.
He's mad. Like it sounds like he's eating chips.
I'll be
Or
back.
piss. He does, doesn't he? He's like, oh,
Yeah,
what do you
so,
do?
what do you think they are struggling for people?
No.
I can't hear you, Chris. Your phone's gone. Come back in.
Oh, yeah.
Jump
Chris
out, come
is
back.
eating crisps.
Take it off charge. If you're on charge, take it off charge.
Is
That's
it-
what's
oh.
doing it.
Hey, thank you for having me on as well tonight. So,
That's no problem. No problem.
and also, I mean, be it like with Wales, I did a Cambium patrol, and that
All
was
right.
nuts. Yeah, it was a nuts exercise for NATO. Yeah, crazy.
That's nice.
So,
It's nice.
yeah, it was one of the NATO exercises. That's when I've kind of got really upset about it, because we shouldn't be, just NATO.
Mm.
NATO
Yeah.
great. Let's Japan be NATO. Hey.
Yeah, I think they took people in Afghanistan, the first time and all that. I think unnecessarily, and
Oh, dude. I mean, come on. Afghanistan, I can understand, but I believe like what I saw in Afghanistan was holier than thou of what was taking place. But also, nevertheless, is that this is all planted, seeded, if you will. It's like again, like with every powerhouse that's come and gone, where is it going? And America's said that they did that, and that is an incredible weapon. And
yeah,
I don't want to mess with America.
I think
Yeah.
Tony Blair took us into that war, and there was no.
Yeah,
reason.
but Tony Blair took us into that. I think because he wanted to. He took us into again Yugoslavia. Right? Wasn't it?
Do you think they're trying to, they do these things to just keep themselves in sort of buddied up to the USA, or?
No. I mean, I personally, I think that it's like a game, especially what was Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, Syria, and that was how to make them do something and then take it back. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this latest event now with Trump in Iran, putting them bombs.
This
trying
is
to bomb
age-old. This
nuclear
testing,
powers.
bro.
Yeah.
Huh?
Do you think they've actually got through to those to the nuclear side of things when they bombed them with those like sort of mining bombs or whatever they call the ones?
No, I, to be honest with you, I don't know if America wanted to be the powerhouse it is. It should do it already, and it hasn't. Same thing as why they bombed, Japan, the nuclear weapons that went off there, right?
What do you think that? Do you think that China is the biggest threat to any country at the moment?
No, not at all. No, I think China is still just a silly playground because it's killed itself 100 years before. And people forget like where we've come from. Elements of our positions. Yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, what do they say? What did the Britons do? Was it it wasn't heroin. It was opium wars. Yeah. So.
Yeah, Tyrone. Yeah, it's looking bad in Iran.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think this could lead to well, everyone's saying it's Russia. Russia might come in and defend Iran.
I don't know really, but I don't think. I don't know. I know there are discussions, with like foreign ministers from different countries.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it's going to play out, Chris, but I think.
Putin said he stands with Iran.
Okay.
He
would.
Yeah, he said he doesn't like bullies.
Oh, what's he doing then? What's he doing then?
Well,
He said he doesn't like bullies from the West.
Chris, Putin lost a valuable enterprise, which was Syria, right?
Yeah,
And we should have backed Syria, right?
yeah.
We should have, right? What did we do? Shemagam, bins and heads. That's Britain for you. Instead of doing the right thing, we choosing something that is like, oh yeah, globalist deal, because it's I don't know, just money for shits and giggles.
And this is a thing when you live under a dictatorship. There's no one challenging anybody challenge Putin to if you had a sort of another vote there or whatever, it's going to be rigged. He's going to get back in. I mean, he's so powerful there, isn't it? All afraid of him. He's a dictator, as simple as that. It's the same in a lot of the countries. Same in North Korea, isn't it? They're ruled by
But
dictators.
we have the same thing here, don't we? I mean, the executor to the legislator, and now the judiciary is fucked up. I mean, fucking Keir Starmer always goes on, toolmaker, that I was a crime prosecution man.
Yeah,
That should be like a red flag, totally. Like, nah, you shouldn't be leader. Why? Because you were part of that, you cunt.
You can see how bad he is. Because how many U-turns have his? I think this is the third. Is this the third U-turn now? He's done on benefits now.
Yeah. They're gonna raise taxes, dude. We're gonna have tax raises. I don't want to. No, it's coming.
To be fair, he's just haven't got a clue how to run a country. And look at the people around him. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, but again, what is it said about what they come from? What they both chose with COVID. Yeah? With what they both chose in some respect with what happened in 2008. Yeah? What was that? The crash. Fuck's sakes. A fucking asshole should have taken it back then. I mean, okay, say this, brother. Okay, fuck England, fuck the crown. Let's break that down. Let's break the Church of England. How much are you worth on that? When it comes to your family, how far can your family? Well, my family, I want some fucking billions here. Yeah.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I mean, it's not just it's the banks and the churches are the most powerful, aren't they?
The square, sir. When you stand on the square, the colors. The beautiful thing about those men that went marching over lands far and wide, over the hills. Huh? Jesus, even the guys that on those ships, damn, man. That's why I was a mortarman. I didn't get it till I was like, oh crap, mortars are actually from ships. Damn. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Wow. Damn. I know, yeah. I mean, yeah, the best thing ever when you really get, oh shit, man, yeah. So there was a time where we were trying to do mortars on a damn bloody wagon. Didn't work well.
No, it doesn't. Nothing.
No, I know. I tried. I mean, we were part of like what is it? Damn it, what is it? Javelin? Yeah, javelins. Fly by wire. Yeah, weird stuff. What was it? RGGS or something like that.
If there wasn't another war,
do you remember those?
Yeah,
RGGS, wasn't it? That was weird. It's ridiculous.
Do you think that if there was another war, do you think you'd see many troops on the ground, or is it just going to be nuclear? How would it pan out?
I think there's not going to be a war. The war's already happened. The war is about people's position in their choice of life. For me, that is that again, the rel, be it that we are Christians, that Christ gave this for you, and the next the Antichrist is going to take that away. People will know what that means to be free. Oh, but free is this. No, free means it's difficult. Carry down on cross, brother. And be good, be strong. Challenge people. It's always difficult.
Yeah, it's like I said, I believe there's no winners. I mean, there's a lot of it, let's say, innocent people that get butchered, for the sake of what, Can understand.
There is innocence in this world, sir. There really is.
You can understand if one country was trying to invade another country, then you can understand that. But
no.
A lot of this for gas and oil, and it's fucking mental. Do you think Trump was right in what he done in bombing the so-called nuclear sites?
Yeah, I think Trump's going to probably bomb again if he hasn't already.
Well, the thing is, no one can determine whether or not they actually were successful or they didn't do anything at all. Just pissed off the Iranians.
Well, it doesn't matter about that. What matters is that he. I mean, come on, what happened prior to that? There's a weird sort of joke going on here, right?
I think, but the threat is real, though. Do you think the threat is real from Iran?
Okay. No. The threat here to me and you, to me, okay, is the identity of the Western Foundation. For I see that I would say what Europe has become, and the globalists that want to push us into the ideals of others. You shouldn't be around. Hence why you got this death sentence going on here. Britain's just passed it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go. So that's my issue. All this other bullshit that goes on here is just part of where we're going to. So how far do you want to go down that rabbit hole? Because 9/11 to COVID. I mean, COVID, bro. Still, people are like, no, I was wrong. I was right. They fucking drugged and fucked up their children.
Yeah. There's a lot of talk about that, isn't there? Yeah. There's a lot of pros and cons goes on around that, isn't it? I mean, and there's certain individual will defend it to the hilt, saying that, yeah, everybody's spouting and giving false information.
Where do you stand up?
Yeah.
Where do you stop and go, hang on?
I mean, it was the case before the COVID scenario with vaccinating children. There was the mumps, measles, and rubella thing, wasn't it? They were saying, your children got to have this, they got to have this, and I think it affected a lot of children, that fucking thing. Done a lot of damage to young children.
Do you know? I met this guy just before COVID. He's a bodybuilder. He really he looked at me like he wanted hair, because I have a lot of hair, right? But he's a big bodybuilder, and he owned his studio. When COVID happened, okay, he was basically given £40,000-50,000 because your business is okay. Yeah, he did drugs and killed himself in the end. Hung himself, eh? Hung himself.
That's a terrible thing.
Yeah, and because he didn't have that support that we would push men. He would push people to yeah, you can do it, man. Go on, give it another one. Yeah, go out and have a good time. But when that all ended because of COVID, here's like your year wage in one slap.
Well, that's it. Affected a lot of business. A lot of businesses went to the wall because of this COVID products. Absolutely, yeah.
There's another guy that actually drove himself into.
That's terrible.
It's awful. Yeah. It's not good.
The government's responsible for a lot of things.
Yes.
if you cast your mind back, can you remember the child support agency, the CSA, being structured? You know, they were attacking single parent fathers and to pay for the children. You know, and they were coming up with sort of taking 3/4 of a man's wages when it initially came out and leaving them with nothing to survive on, you know, and it drove a lot of people to suicide, you know, crazy.
And saying that is also what the woman has done with the new report, right? Her team is incredible. The one that's challenged the government.
Right.
The lady with the you know, what's her name? The report that's come out. The rape gangs and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but her team. I mean, this is unbelievable. They should dame her, knight her. I don't care.
That's one of the U-turns this government did.
Yeah, but she was saying about boys and men, and boys that are being not just girls, boys.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. The whole thing is wrong. You know, where we became, you know, weak from this. I mean, I remember like, you know, making mistakes, and those mistakes I had to make right. Yeah,
it doesn't matter what ethnicity you are.
Yeah,
or whatever it is. When something like that is reported and it's been out there, doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, there should be an investigation thoroughly and fully over it all. Doesn't matter who you are, what color you are, what ethnicity you are, or anything. Investigate the fullest and punish them the hardest.
So the problem is that we can't investigate our lives in totality. We have to actually believe in our country and our communities. Homogenous we shall be. Through why we get it wrong, we stand up and make people understand where they get it wrong. And make it right.
You know, the other issue with the slave, using people as slaves, you know.
2015. So we stopped paying it 2015.
It's absolutely mental. You know, in today's society where they've got slave labor, you know, and it goes on, it's still going on, you know, where they take advantage of certain people in certain areas and they can lock them up and get them to work, you know. And
so Serco and the government are doing it through this shit. You know that. The government are using it, utilizing it. Numbers, man. I don't care. Accountability is the problem.
That's it. Yeah. That's the big issue, isn't it? Accountability.
Yeah. Where do you stand in, you know, your charge? Oh no, I'll just you know. I think it was, what was it? Who was really funny? Botillo. Is it Botillo? No, it wasn't Botillo. It's what's his name?
Weird.
I'm thinking about the Spin Doctor, but it wasn't actually. It wasn't the Spin Doctor. Not Botillo. What's his bloody name? Come on, guys, help me out. British politics. Blair.
Not what's his name? Michael Go? No, it's not him, is it? No, it wasn't him. I can't think. Google him.
Yeah, I'm trying to think in my head. We know. I know. Big man, actually. His father or his granddad built the docks. That's why he had so much money. He built the docks of fucking London. Can you imagine it? You know, the docks, which is now like, you know, what is it? Where the banks are. Canary.
Oh, yeah.
All right, the docks. Yeah.
The money area, no?
Yeah. His granddad built them. What's his bloody name?
Somebody said Mandelson.
Mandelson. Yeah, bang it.
Well done, Mr. BB. Well done.
Yeah, Mandy. Yeah, Mandy had
He's always on the ball.
Stuff, man. Mandy, exactly. So we have a guy with Labour that has no loyalty whatsoever. Labour is like, what is Labour? Oh yeah, Palestine's Labour.
Well, I think, it was, he's got into power through lies and false promises, the Labour Party, And I think everybody was sort of fed up of the Tory party and what was, the way this has been going on for years and years. So they thought, he promised them the world, and so everybody voted for Labour, and then he's just turned his back around and kicked everybody up the arse,
No, it had to happen. There's a reason why it had to happen. While we have good times, come on, you can see it,
Do you think that Reform will have a chance of getting in on the next general election?
Oh shit! I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that the country is gonna. I think the Conservatives might bring Rupert Lowe into it. Is that right? Him?
I can't see Labour or the Conservative Party getting back into power.
No, but the Conservatives will bring Rupert Lowe. Like, there'll be a shift. But it depends. Like, we don't have. I mean, why did Brexit happen here?
Well, I think with Lowe, I think he's one of the ones that speaks up about immigration, doesn't he? I think he talks a lot about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But we'll have to see how things will go. We've got a couple of years to go.
Yeah, no. Look, dude, if I was in power, okay, I would take anyone in this country that is under our duress and expel them completely. Yeah, I would give them like a leeway of 2 months and tell them get the fuck out of the country, because if you don't, I'm going to take your assets and I'm going to give you like 20%, bitch. But nevertheless, you better do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then people go, look, but you need people to work. Yeah, I'd make those fuckers, the work ethic, go for it. Make them realize what they have. You can't just give it for free. And that's what COVID's done here in Britain, especially. And that was before it. The work ethic is shit.
I think you're referring to Kemi Badenoch, Mr. Beebe, and Boris Johnson there, the guy who never combs his hair. Oh my God. Yeah, but I think, it's the same in all walks of life. Once you see somebody or something flourishing, then the government want to get hold of it and tax the arse of it, and knock you back.
Yeah, of course. Of course. But that's where you need to make people understand their gratitude in this, right? And many people don't care about that. They're weak. They give a fuck, do they? Really? Come on. That's why we're in this fucking mess.
Well,
Really?
It's a vicious circle, because if they say, right, you're underpaid, you've got to pay this person X amount of money. Then a small business is, right, I've got to pay him this X amount of money, so I've got to up my rates, and I've got to start charging more people more to the public. Then there's a knock-on effect the public, So, and they say, oh, fuck it, I'm not going there again. It's too expensive, But yeah, you've got to pay him that wage. It's small business go to the wall because of silly things the government create,
Amen. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird, absolutely weird. But I don't believe in. I lived through times where Labour meant something to the working class. They were all for the working class, but Labour today is just another Tory party.
You know what it feels like to pay almost £170,000 of tax a year. Yeah, £170,000 of tax just taken out of you. That's it. That's what you owe us. Mm-hmm. I have no children. I don't. The fuck are you taking that money from me? For real? Yeah, it's fucking terrible, bro.
You're taxed when you're working. You're taxed when you retire. You pay tax on everything you buy.
Exactly. Yeah.
You've got a taxi
I
cab.
hate it.
Well, I don't know if you tax. Yeah, you do, but you don't. But
And again, I come from fucking Africa as a white man in the apartheid of South Africa
mhm,
as a British man. Fuck's
yeah.
sakes. You know?
Was you out there during the troubles then with the?
Yeah. It's horrible. Yeah, horrible.
Mm.
Horrible.
So did you see any change at all when sort of
Oh yeah.
Mandela got into power there? You know.
So before that actually happened, I was with a friend, and these guys were like they fought in the Angolan War. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You know what that is?
Angola, yeah.
It's a fought in the Angolan War. Anyway, me and my friend, we get back at this dude's house, and his dad's house, and the black lady is like picking up glass and blood in her face as he turns on the light in the kitchen, and you know, and we were both shocked. What the fuck is this sort of thing? And basically, he like goes, "What's going on?" He goes, no master. He knows. So he goes,
Yeah.
"Come with me, boys. I'm telling you, yeah. I'm a boy. Yeah." He goes to the outhouse where they live. It's her boyfriend, I guess. He takes us out there and drags him out, kicks him all the way up, like almost. I think it's about like I guess it's about 700 meters long, fucking drive all the way to the road. Loads his gun and shoots him in the street.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
in
Christ.
front of us. Yeah, kicks him all the way up there. Yeah, for real.
Bloody hell.
Fucking hell, yeah, exactly. Yeah. And again, like this is like us, like coming back and seeing her picking up glass in the dark, and she's bleeding, and it's not good. And I'm thinking, I don't even know what I'm thinking. Hey, what the fuck is this?
Mm.
And he goes, he knows. He goes, come with me, boys. Make sure he's close to us, like all the time. He makes sure. Yeah, I'm going to show you something. This is what it is to be a man, sort of thing. Oh, Jesus, man. In the road, dude. I didn't even, like he kicked him all the way up through his land, yeah? On the fucking road. So, when the cops come, whatever, he's dead.
Mm.
Yeah. There's no like sort of, oh my God, yeah. CSI investigation here. Nope.
Is it Dutch ancestry through the white South Africans, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not good what's going on over there.
No.
Yeah.
What was his name? The Reverend. What was his name? You think he was a bit of a warmonger out there? What was his name? Tutu, is it? Desmond Tutu.
Oh, Desmond Tutu. Oh.
Do you think he was a bit of a warmonger? Or
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yeah.
He used the Catholics, didn't he? Catholic Church. Desmond Tutu. Yeah, come on, man.
Is it? Are you descended from Dutch ancestry then?
Who? What? Me?
Are you descended from the Dutch?
No, I'm English, man. Full on.
Yeah.
Well,
But,
my ancestry is probably like a fucking northern.
Wasn't the main sort of white ancestry from the Dutch out in South Africa, or is that
Yeah, not, dude, bro. I was born in England. My father left England during Thatcher's time and took me to South Africa, where he started a company up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically.
Oh. And now you're back home. so to speak.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
So I don't say where you live, but what sort of area you live in England?
Oh, the middle of the country, bro.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man.
It's not a bad
Oh,
thing, is it?
no, not at all. I think this is one of the most picturesque countries in the world, Britain.
Oh, it is. Yes.
You know,
Oh yeah. Amen. Yeah.
if we had the weather, and you wouldn't want to go anywhere
Oh,
else.
do you know what I'm upset about? Is that all this money hasn't been spent correctly to the country.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm horrified by the fact that they haven't actually given it to the country correctly. You know, truly, down to that,
Well,
angers me. Like the waste I know that happens. Hopefully, there will be accountability.
there never is, isn't it? It's usually just brushed under the carpet as normal. You know,
Oh, you can't do it with me.
they tend to get away with all sorts of stuff, really, don't they? You know.
Oh yeah, it was COVID, wasn't it? Was it track and trace? Almost like £50 billion. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I mean the allegedly underhand dealings. You know, keep it in the family. My cousin's uncle's brother develops all his math and gets all his math. Oh, give him a contract for X amount of millions of pounds. You know, it's uh, it's a pretty shitty scenario.
I miss when it was millions of pounds. Now it's billions of pounds.
Uh, who knows?
You know it, yeah.
You've got to be in the gang, so to speak, to be in to get anywhere. I suppose you've got to be in the know and in the gang, and when you get these little backhanders from whoever sets you up for life, then you know what I mean. No financial worries at all. You're there.
Oh, that's bullshit, man. I don't like that. I think there should always be risk. There should always be like one understanding their risk. That's the bigger problem, that they have accountability again.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
yeah, I have many many assets. But where's it from? Oh, Jesus. So
absolutely.
when basically was it Fukushima happened? Yeah, remember that, the whole fucking earthquake. Oof.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone went like, oh no, no nuclear, no nuclear. Do you know what I bought? Yellow cake. I bought yellow cake. Yeah, I'm wait now. Now I'm waiting for that. Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I know. Yeah, I bought a ton of it, bro. I mean, shit, man. I sunk money into it. Then and there, bang.
it's just
I'm like,
IW.
yeah, but when they say it, like, oh, you own it? No, I don't own it. I just bought shares in people that are going to mine it. And then where it goes and what it is, damn right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm probably on the watch list. Oh shit, this plastic African. Oh my god, no.
How did you come up with that name, Plastic African? What sort of how did you arrive at that for a YouTube name?
Because I think it's when I came to England
Mm-hmm.
from Africa, I
Yeah.
was treated like an outsider. And
All
when I
right.
was in South Africa, I was always treated as an outsider. So
Oh,
plastic African.
there you go.
Yeah.
Makes
I,
sense. That
yeah.
makes
So
sense.
you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Yeah. Ah.
not that bad.
Oh yeah. The whole world is fucking mad at the moment.
I know it ain't.
What does Red say here? Let me first see what Red says. But I can walk out of my house, walk about a mile, and be in the middle of nowhere. I have no desire to go abroad ever again. Nice one, Red. My type of place, that is. Tranquility and peace and quiet. I could never live in a city. Never. Never live in a city, me. Give me the good old countryside every day, every time. Let's say when you're born and raised in the valleys, in Wales.
That's racist.
What is?
Yeah, being born in the valleys. You don't understand that. Hey, I get it. I know. It was, Wales is just mad, actually.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
That's mad. Oh, there's some good stuff there. It's mad. Oh.
Can you remember, what's his name, the Welsh smuggler, Marx, was it? A guy called something Marx. It was the drug smuggler. They done a documentary, and I think a film.
Yeah. The guy that was like, who makes drugs illegal? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Was it Richard Marx or something like that? I think he's passed away now. I think.
Mr. Nice Guy. Mr. Nice Guy. Yeah. Thank you, man. All the way to fucking Afghanistan, that man. Madness, isn't it? Like, he did it. Yeah, like, banging.
Yeah.
All the Taliban, he was like, yeah, give me some fucking hash. What a man. Got some balls, don't you?
Crazy. But I think he must have had a hell of a lively life, his life story. Crazy, man.
I mean, in Namibia, when I was growing up there, there's a few hairy moments. One of them was when a few friends came through from Botswana and brought about 2 kg of weed. Yeah. And they hitchhiked, but 1,200 kilometers. Almost got caught.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
Are they heavy on drugs?
Oh, in Namibia, yeah. In Botswana, no. But yeah, Namibia is very different, to South Africa. It just depends, again, you know what I mean? You can't go to Afghanistan and go like, yeah, I'm a Christian, bro. I'm making a church here. My fucking church, Christ is king. Fuck you. Muhammad is dead. Fuck off. It'd be haram, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's surprising how different countries. I think it's the same in the States. Different states have a different outlook on the drug scenarios. It's legal in some states, and then it's not illegal in another state. It's crazy. You can smoke dope and buy dope in some states, but in others you can't. You think they should legalize, the class B stuff in Britain?
If we're going to legalize everything, we should legalize it. Yeah, I mean, doesn't Britain grow huge amounts of cannabis and sell it to the Canadians?
They do. They do.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Britain's one of the biggest exporters in the world of
exactly, of cannabis, man. Yeah, exactly. We can't fucking get any of that because you're no.
That's crazy in itself when you think about it. One of the biggest exporters of cannabis in the world, and then it's illegal to smoke it in this country.
Yeah, no, it's not illegal to smoke it. It's illegal to sell it.
It's illegal. I thought it's illegal to smoke it unless it's prescribed to you, by a doctor.
No, fucking, you can go into fucking anywhere and smoke a joint. Nobody's going to arrest you for it, bro.
I know.
Do it.
I'm not saying they're going to arrest.
Exactly. It's silly.
They can arrest you. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
It's such a petty thing, but but when you see these traffic stops by the police cars on these TV programs, and they say, we've got a joint in the car, and they just say, right, But if it's a little bit more than that there, and then you get arrested for it.
Hey, do you know they're paying 500 quid for bargain buckets from KFC?
Yeah. Somebody mentioned that yesterday on the live yesterday. For going to prison, put it in
Yeah,
prison.
500 bargain buckets for 500 bucks. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't sound too much like a bargain. Why the fuck you got 500 bucks in the first place?
Oh, Jesus Christ. 500 quid for a bucket of fucking chicken.
I'm going to start working there. It's like smuggle. Yeah, stick some fucking. What am I going to do? Bargain bucket up my ass.
Never mind the drugs. Never mind the drugs smuggling. Smuggle me in some chicken. Fuck it.
Live chicken. You're going to make it live chicken. Make it really worthwhile.
Have a good day, Sparks, mate. Have a good day with the family.
Come on. You know it's a joke.
Yeah, but can you imagine that? No.
No, I can't. Bargain bucket up one ass. Sealed and everything, you know what I mean? Like pure and simple. Hot as well, I just got an idiot.
Okay, now, brilliant.
Fucking bargain buckets.
Fucking brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. You gotta laugh at it. Jesus Christ.
You do. You all cry. 500 bucks for a fucking bargain bucket. Jesus. She's on in the wrong job, man.
If that's the case, you're gonna have everybody smuggling chicken in the fucking KFC's gonna be overrun with orders. How many bargain buckets could you knock up in a fucking hour? Hurry up, I want 500 bargain buckets. Hurry up, for fuck's sake. I got a queue.
500. Yeah, we've got to up the crime here. That's what it is.
Oh no, each I got a bargain bucket and all in the bottom of the water was pissing out. Yeah, it's fucking, you've got to have a laugh when you fucking comes up with these fucking things. Incredible. Oh my God. Yeah, man. I bet you got some fat fucking screws in prison now just confiscating a bargain bucket.
That's my bargain bucket.
Chopping down on somebody's fucking chicken.
Yeah, the guy goes and sells them 500 quid bargain bucket and then goes and raises them, takes the bargain bucket back and sells it back to the other guys for another 500 quid.
Fucking hell. Fucking crazy. It's crazy. Man alive. Anyway, plastic, my mate. I gotta go. I'm gonna watch the rugby now. The British Lions are on in half hour. Gotta get my breakfast done. Are you watching the rugby at all? Do you watch rugby?
Probably not.
No. Right. Okay, well, I'm gonna watch the Lions now, so I'm about to shut it down, my friend. Thanks for popping up. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Have a great day. There you are, peeps. I'm gonna get myself settled down for the rugby now, so that's me done for this weekend. 3 days in a run. That's it's not usually me, but I am going to the caravan. So there you go, peeps. I will finish by saying, be kind to those that are kind to you. If they're not, fuck them. And as we say in Wales, you all know, it's Hwyl Fawr, which is goodbye, and I'll catch you very soon. Big up the chat. Big up the mods, and God bless you all. Have a great weekend, everyone, and try and get outside and see a bit of the countryside and enjoy yourselves. God bless. Take care.